Inec shocked. You have 7 days to cancel Imo election. P2B confirms his character. Breaking news. Hello guys, welcome back once again to this YouTube channel. When the West, being the United States, the UK and other France and all of them brought democracy to Africa, they brought it thinking that Africa can actually manage democracy without knowing that, in fact, that was a tool for our African leaders to use to dictate and become tyrants. I can boldly tell you this for free because what is being practiced in this country is even worse than military leadership. And our leaders are actually claiming that this is democracy when it is not democracy. Rather, it is worse than military rulership and military coup. If you just watch what happened in the Imo State, or just concluded election in Imo State, you would understand that our institution and our democracy has been bastardized. And that is why a lot of people are even calling on the West. If I let them come back and even recolonize us, because I don't think we are ready for our independence. How can you gain independence since 1960 till now? Nothing has ever happened in this country. No democratic process has been upheld. Rather, they've used these institutions and weaponized it against the innocent masses. Just look at what happened in Imo State. Inec has kept on changing the results, even on the IRF portal, kept on increasing the number of accredited voters in order to cover up the illegality and the overvoting and the rascality and the rigging they committed in Imo State. When P2B was saying that the problem we have in this country is that we have thrown away the rule of law. The rule of law has been thrown away. That is why even our so-called judiciary that is supposed to uphold and monitor and calm down and checkmate these excesses have been bastardized. They've been bought over by money. Look at the rascal judgment that was given by Justice Inyangokoro and Justice Samani. People that claim to be justices and dispensers of justice because they were given billions of naira and billions of dollars. They decided to bastardize. Imagine Justice Okoro or Justice Samani saying that Tinubu, who forfeited $460,000 does not matter because he committed a crime since 10 years ago. Imagine a man who submitted a forged certificate to the Independent National Electoral Commission when Section 137 IJ stated and stipulated that whoever submitted a forged document is immediately disqualified. Justice Samani and Justice Inyagokoro did hear like they did not even hear. Even when Atiku went to CSU and brought evidence that Tinubu submitted a forged document to Inec, the Supreme Court said they cannot accept it, that we should allow a certificate forger to be ruling this country. I can boldly tell you that a lot of institutions we have in this country has been bastardized. Well, INEC has been given 7 days ultimatum, as a matter of fact, to cancel the rascal election that they held in Imo State. I told people that Imo State is the key point that APC wants to hold. They can sacrifice any other state, but you see Imo State, they will not allow Imo State to go because they want to have a strong grip in the Southeast ahead of 2027 presidential election. If you people don't know, part of the game that they are playing now is to ensure that they have at least 25% and some other percent in the Southeast region ahead of 2027 presidential election. That is why if you watch the gap and the rigging was so wide that even if you go to court, you cannot even get anything from the court. Well, according to the report we are getting, INEC has been given 7 days ultimatum to cancel the Imo State election they held. They said, as you can see on the screen, that the Imo governorship candidates of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Senator Samuel Anyanwu, and the governorship candidate of the Labour Party, Senator Afan Achwano, on Monday gave the Independent National Electoral Commission 7 days to cancel the last Saturday's Imo governorship election. They said that the duo of Senator Achwano and Anyanwu gave this ultimatum in Owerri while speaking jointly on the outcome of last Saturday's governorship election in the state, where INEC gave the candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC victory. Their reason was because of the alleged massive rigging, as well as the diversion of electoral materials to private homes and thumbprinted. For the governorship candidate of the Labour Party, Senator Achwano said that where there was accreditation, results were already uploaded before 10 a.m. That is when voting was ongoing. He further stated that from the information available to them, the electoral officers were sharing the money with other INEC officials and at the same time gave them already written results to upload. You could imagine what this nation has turned to. You could imagine the overrigging and everything that the criminal, this particular criminality was paved way by the criminal person that is sitting as the president of this particular country. Because when the head is corrupt, every other part of the institution is bound to be corrupt. Well, we'll see what INEC will do within these 7 days because this ultimatum has been given to them. Well, in another developing story and news, P2B actually confirmed his character by he gave up 20 million naira to a hospital in Anambra State. As you can see on the screen, he said, over the weekend, I visited in Soka in Enugu State, okay, in Enugu State, not Anambra, where I donated 20 million to the Faith Foundation Mission Hospital in Soka. This is in line with my consistent commitment of investing in the most critical areas of national development, namely health, education. When somebody has a genuine character, he doesn't need to politicize it. He doesn't need to, pretend. This is P2B's life. And if check his track records and his history, he has actually been given and he has been supporting the society. He has been giving and he has been supporting the society. Unlike other criminal politicians that will only see them supporting the society during presidential election or during elections, they will now go back. All the governorship and the presidential candidate that attended or contested during the last elections and all that, we are doing, and none of them are to be found. But P2B is still moving from place to place, still engaging with the youth, still motivating people, still reacting to national issues to tell you that this is a man who has competent character and who has compassion for this country. Unlike the so-called president of Nigeria who bought yachts for himself and bought fleet of cars for his wife and equally, gave fleet of cars to senators, while Nigerians are suffering and lavishing in poverty. I can boldly tell this for free. The only thing Tinubu knows how to do is to rig election. The only thing he knows how to do is to bastardize our constitution at all costs and at all means. It doesn't matter to him. That is why he went to Saudi Arabia and he was embarrassed totally in Saudi Arabia, where the deputy governor of a state was the one that received it, not even the Saudi king, not even the governor of a state, because he lacks the legitimacy of a president. Because he lacks the legitimacy of a president. The deputy governor was sent to receive him. And while he was still in Saudi Arabia, more than 250 Nigerians were deported who came to do the same thing that he came to Saudi Arabia to do. To tell you that if you are not powerful, you are not powerful. But this can never happen under the watch of Mr. P2B. Well, I don't blame them because Nigerians are very gullible. Some Nigerians are very gullible to deceive. If you bring in element of tribe and religion, Nigerians are very gullible to change and digress their attention from the main issues. They will start looking for their tribesmen to support. And after the whole thing, they will come back and start crying. You could see videos of people, APC supporters crying up and down because the economy is hard on them. Well, like I said, I'll keep on updating you guys, and I would like you guys to drop a comment and tell me what you think about this ultimatum that was given to Inec to cancel Imo State election.